my heart and soul to stop you committing the disaster that you did commit in invading Iraq. And I told the world that your case for the war was a pack of lies. I told the world that Iraq, contrary to your claims, did not have weapons of mass destruction. I told the world, contrary to your claims, that Iraq had no connection to Al-Qaeda. I told the world, contrary to your claims, that Iraq had no connection to the atrocity on 9/11 2001.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by their Pro Bowl quarterback. Third season now out of Oklahoma, the former #1 overall pick, of course, Kyler Murray.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 13 carries, 59 yards and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk...
And right away, he lost the football. He tossed it up, loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. So now here are the Broncos with excellent field position to start off. They'll be led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year for 2020 in his second season, former Oregon Duck, Justin Herbert. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now Herbert following the turnover. That's swung out wide to Harris. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stacked at the 11. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside in this first quarter. Going to throw on 3rd down to Herbert. It's brought in by Harris. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The Charles' first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved so they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
On 2nd down now, it's Harris. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, they really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Look at this, a tight end carry. And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line. Now they get 4th down after a loss of 1.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was really lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Herbert, quick pass toss out wide. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a Denver touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Let me give you the background to this. Will Smith is still Hollywood's leading actor.
Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, get a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
They start on the ground with Elliott. A nice little juke. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just start back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Elliott's going to get it again on 2nd down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Murray.
In 2022. Do you hear me?
And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to look out the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Murray now on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete. These 2 teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
But I guarantee you, Will Smith would not slap Steve Harvey like that.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. This is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line.
On first stage and slapping the host, it would have been allowed? Of course not. Hollywood has fascination with status, and by extension, so do we. We massage the details. We start measuring our response because it's Will Smith. But if it was somebody, let's say, just, we didn't know, we would say that's wrong. That should not have happened. That was overkill. That was too aggressive. According to Variety Online, let's put up the bar chart here because I want to make this distinction. Now, some people will say, well, actually,
all the time this play caller should get all the credit.
Really.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, you come make a play for me. I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Paycheck for your act.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Kari Willis there to bring him down. This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he loses the football.
Come on, baby.
That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Hey, ads really drive you mad, huh? The game looks so fun in the ads. When you download it, it's a totally different.
Air politics lead now.
It says CNN's count.
After 1-7-0 on EA
A
Sports.
showdown in the desert over the future of the Republican Party. Mike Pence and Donald Trump at odds yet again. This time in the hotly contested GOP primary for Arizona governor.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
The president has endorsed Republican candidate Carrie Lake.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this
Turned
case, you
independent.
got a back who's quick and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 7 that time, second goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Lake made her name on television. The former Arizona local news anchor has also learned from his playbook,
And
frequently
he is going to be
attacking moves
stopped
in her
cold
old
behind
professional
the line of
venues.
scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, so that's going to lead to a third down.
That was well played there defensively. Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Again, it's Elliott.
Fuck, man.
Ezekiel Elliott, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Tax pro-business environment and somebody with a track record of success. I'm pulling English from me.
Parkey adds the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter.
All right, thanks to Cal for
That
that.
one in the
Let's
books
discuss
as a
Scott Jennings.
12-play
Let's start
drive. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Georgia.
Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yeah, dynamics are a little bit different. Georgia, Pitt's had the upper hand, supporting Brian
So the
Campbell's
Broncos
guard,
come
and in
back
this
out
case,
as we
Trump's
give you a
endorsed
look at the
candidate,
playoff race
Lake
in the
brings up
AFC.
almost
Still
slightly
a lot
ahead,
to be
although I think it's an
determined in
extremely
terms of
close
the
race.
final
Pitt's
seeding. We do
on
know
the line
they'll be
here,
in the
but we know
playoffs, but in what shape, what
Pitt
capacity, we're not sure. But
extremely
ready
conservative
for
guy, but he
sports
also,
cliche, they just
came under
take
Trump's
them one game at a time,
negative
right?
days, for
And
not
they have to.
doing
And you know, the thing about
election
cliches,
stuff. I mean, I
they've been
think as
proven
much as
over
this is
time. All right, we know that. So
race
yes,
at the
take
moment,
it
it is
one
a
game
little
at a
bit of
time, but make sure that there's no let up,
argument to
no
come
getting
for
off the
Mike Pence,
gas,
which is,
right? No mental
we're
letdown,
gonna have to get back
because
to
each one is
the
important for
party
them to accomplish
focused
their
on the
goals.
future, not
Again, it's
really
Harris on second down.
And listen,
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
he was really not focused on
They haven't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he had a nifty little deep juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards.
Either of these
Let's
candidates
check on
on
the
their
call.
policy positions. Even Karen Taylor Robson said in an interview last week that she couldn't
So
name a
some
single
holding
policy
over on the
difference.
left side of that
She too
O-line.
has called into
And
question the
guys trying to
2020
move those
election
big defensive
and
people,
has refused to
it's
say
rough for them
if
to
she
stay
would
in one
accept
spot.
both the
They
results of
move
the
around so quick and so
2022
fast that
election
sometimes you
or
just have to
certify
grab
the
them.
2024 election if she is governor.
Is she right?
Well, Jack,
From the
let's be
shotgun,
honest about
here's
why she's
Herbert.
saying that. It's because she
Catch is
knows
made by Hawkinson,
running
the
against
tight
either one of
end.
them, and it's in her
And
interest
they
to be
take him
harder
down,
for her
losing yardage
to run
back
against
at
them.
the
And if she wins the
27.
nominations,
It's
she's
a
trying to make
1-yard
her
loss that time, but that's not what
extreme.
they needed.
I
Now
do
they're
think
dealing
that there
with a
is
third and
a
long.
substantive difference, even though, yes, like what see with the election lies obviously is problematic. There are clearly Republican candidates who are trying to put Trump in the past, trying to say, okay, we're
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete.
Fucking bullshit,
The
man.
contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
candidates who are trying to put Trump in the past. They're trying to say, okay, voters, we get your concerns, but like we gotta move forward, right? That's Pence's entire argument. As opposed to candidates like like you're really good at one, which is not
And it'll be
which is this
Charger
like,
football
Let
here
me
as they
again
take
thank
over.
our witnesses
LA
today.
readies for its next
We've seen
possession.
bravery and
that
honor
last
in these
drive, a
hearings.
long drive, but not
And Ms.
just that.
Matthews
They
and
had a
Mr.
great
Pottinger,
air
both
attack
of
going.
you
Did they
be
stick with
remembered for
that?
that.
I would think that
As
they
will
would,
Cassidy
because if
Hutchinson.
they were confident enough to
She
do it
sat
on the
here
last drive,
alone,
starting backed up in
took
their
the
own
oath,
territory,
and
why would you
testified
change
before
anything?
millions
They've got
of
to be confident
Americans.
about what they're presenting
She knew
and
all
continue to do
along
so.
that she
Because
would
the
be
secondary,
attacked
they
by
really looked
President
clueless.
Trump
And that was
and by the
amazing because
50,
that drive
60,
went and
and
went, no
70-year-old men
adjustments, and no
hide
big plays by the
themselves
defense
behind
to knock the
executive
ball away.
privilege.
It's a 6-yard
Unlike our
pickup, and it gets them to
witnesses
2nd
today,
and 4.
she has courage, and she did it anyway.
Now
Cassidy,
Murray off play
Sarah,
action.
and our other witnesses,
He'll go
including
underneath
Officer
to
Caroline
Elliott.
Edwards,
Fucking
Shane
bullshit, man.
Moss,
Get
and
the
her
fuck
mother,
out of
Maria
here,
Freeman,
man.
are an inspiration to American women and to American girls. We owe a debt to all of those who have and will appear here. That brings me to another point. This committee has shown you the testimony of dozens of Republican witnesses, those who served President Trump loyally for years. The case against Donald.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
He shot that N-word 119th. Listen, partner. I'm 10 feet.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. No doubt about it. But you're stuck with me in this booth. He's miles away and smiling.
This is how they practically see
Now
it.
the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
He's got the information hanging out of his door.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Call your
They did
sergeant.
a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you,
There's plenty of
you can
activities.
often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to put touchdown.
These activities are good in the very
His
best.
5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Don't care.
Parkey with the extra
I'm at my
point.
job
And
site.
that makes the score
There's
14-7.
no tempo, really.
That time a
It's
6-play
a first circuit
drive.
court of
And it
appeals.
winds up
The
with
case
a
was Reed
touchdown
versus
for
Kniff.
Los Angeles.
I'm at my job site, and you have 2 of my employees
Taking
detained.
it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the
You also have 20
25-yard
minutes for
line.
this traffic stop. You're not my boss either.
Denver's
You're
offense
not my
now
boss
set
either,
to go.
buddy. Until I commit
That
a crime,
7-0
you don't have
lead
any
in there
authority
is
over me.
short-lived as
So you
they've
know
now
that
given
means
up
I
2
got
straight
lit
touchdowns, fall
paperwork.
behind by 7.
Either one
Yeah,
of
but
them
no
that you want.
cause for discouragement
All
here.
I'm doing
Yeah,
is
they've
reporting
fallen
your traffic
behind,
stop
but
to
haven't
make
they
sure
proven
you're
they
not
can go down and
violating
score?
civil rights.
So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to
I don't
that.
know you either.
And maybe they get this game tied up.
It's a big
I don't know
play
you
there
as
for
well.
the Broncos.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill
Step
right
it up.
before the half.
Step it up
I
for
don't think
this.
they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certain of trying to
you new?
score and get some points before
No.
the half.
Now Herbert got to
You
get
just
to
told
the
him to
line in
step
a
it up
hurry.
for this.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the
Sure,
defender,
there's 2
you've
cameras
got
on
to
this.
fight that little bit of panic that emerges.
yours on?
You've got to play the
Gotta
ball
be a
really
third.
well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win
I'm
it?
not
In
on
this
your
case,
scene. You
they managed to get it done.
You pulled up in front of my house,
And
in
he
front
will
of my
get him
job
down
site.
a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
To the air again, Herbert. He gets it complete to Harris. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they come out and reestablish the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
I'm 10 feet. I'm 10
Herbert
feet. The driver
operating from
has
the
his
red zone.
information on the door.
To the
You don't need
end
to talk to
zone,
the
but it's
passenger.
incomplete.
Driver
That was a
side.
touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar
I
that one
request a
free.
sergeant.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Are you going to call him? You're not going to call him? Who's busy?
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we see you to our left.
Telling me to do things
So
that
much
he's
for
not allowed to tell
halftime
me to do.
break. Apparently we're going to
And
get
then he
right
told
back
you
to
guys to
it.
step it up.
What are you doing?
For a
Playing some video games so I can get my credit card.
I need to take care of you because I gotta go back.
Gotta go back?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know what's left is wrong.
And then he said we're yelling.
And he'll be tackled just
Well, I can pause this, so I'll put the camera down.
I was. The camera was too. His camera as well.
Shy of the 25. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Herbert now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Herbert throwing again. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it with Edmonds. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it. They got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw complete here to Ayuk. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And now Edmonds going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. Vic Fangio, an old-school coach, but he's going to go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 5 now. Murray. Open man is born. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
There you go. Got him again. Got him again.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Murray's throw complete there to Johnson. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Bourne, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Play action. It's Herbert. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Harris. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Najee Harris, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So the Chargers now down by a field goal, and time a huge factor. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Renfro. Murray, he's used to moving fast in Oklahoma. He'll get his guys up to the line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36. Murray to throw. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well. And that would appear to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now it's the Broncos' turn, trailing by 4. 1:15 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Throwing, Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Herbert. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Herbert going to throw. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Now Herbert. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Herbert. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into